Spring is in the air, and so are brand new indie games ready to be played and wishlisted. My name is Ash Said Hi, and before the Humble Showcase officially kicks off, we've got a few friends to help warm us up. This isn't your usual pre-show, so let's start things off with a bang. Here's a world premiere from Alawar. Explore a mysterious, endless wall and uncover the secrets it holds. Wall World 2 is coming soon. Next up, Assemble Entertainment has a couple of cozy gems perfect for a chill night in. Plants and stickers? What else could you possibly need in life? Well, how about some physical games to go with them? The physical media future is alive and well with Select-A-Play. Here are a trio of indies you can literally hold in your hands really soon.
Today, we rise once more with the expectation of witnessing the sun. Let us herald the 100th year under the reign of self-government.
While intro lets us feel the beat of an action platformer, Akupara Games invites us to feel the rhythm in a whole new, unexpected way. Here's another world premiere.
I'm Monik. I'm a newly born indie dev creator.
I'm Buddy Sola. I am the head of marketing for Akupara Games.
I want to make something that a younger version of myself would have really loved. And that's what I've been up to with Future Vibe Check for a little over 2 years now. It's an automation game where you make music. Tapping into that same feel of build, craft, automation, but sublimating that into kind of something divinely human, which is creative energy and playing with music. There's a couple of key characters in the game. GJ Otter is actually, a representation of this Buddhist concept called a bodhisattva, which is someone who's achieved enlightenment, but kind of has put off checking out completely to help others achieve enlightenment too. So that's why he takes on this role as the teacher. I feel like in an increasingly chaotic world, having some grounding to understand how you maneuver through it, that'd be cool to explore. The automation game itself has this end goal of, endless growth at all costs. And what do you get at that end, or is the journey far more powerful?
That dovetails so nicely with this sort of philosophical grounding, right?
Yeah.
What do you think players can expect to experience in Future Vibe Check?
First and foremost, making sick beats without needing to know any sort of music theory. There's a pretty weird narrative in the game. I think is going to ask people to really reflect on their sense of self and where we find ourselves today in the current reality to still enjoy play and enjoy creativity in a unique way. I find that that relentless optimization ends up being, well, maybe I sacrificed a little bit for a better rhythmic structure here. And so that's another big piece of the game is the music engine itself. And I almost see a world where in a sandbox mode that people are actually making music procedurally in the game outside of the game mechanics and the story. You have to really think about the placement of your node network that creates music, which also is really how you drive automation for gathering, how you drive defense with your towers. I'm solving different problems spatially, and I'm experiencing what I built from my optimization. Actually, one musical composer who loved it, they're like, this is a gamified DAW. That baseline experience of I'm gamifying the music creation experience. I already love creating music. Now I have numbers that go up with it. Oh my gosh. I knew that automation game players would like this sort of game. And it's a different spin on what they're used to. When I'm playing video games, I don't only play automation games. I'm playing a wide set of games. I think Akupara has that representation in the portfolio. So I felt like that type of community that you all have already built would appreciate what Future Vibe Check's trying to do. But yeah, ultimately, it's kind of, the game is like a meditation on consumption versus creation and our inherent divine creativity and giving more people tools to play around with that and experience that. So I'm excited to keep iterating and polishing it and getting more feedback and getting it out there to people's hands soon enough.
Wishlist Future Vibe Check on Steam. Thank you.
What a vibe, pun intended. Whoa, would you look at that? The countdown's almost over. What better way to transition into the main show than with a new look at Bow, Path of the Teal Lotus. welcome to the Humble Games Showcase. Allow me to properly introduce myself. I'm Ash Said Hi, queen of the stream, and I'm here to help Humble Games show you 9 unbelievably cool games. We've got world premieres, fresh looks, and maybe a surprise or two. So if you see something you like, make sure to wishlist it. I know I will. All right, let's grab a snack and dive into our first tasty world premiere. Town of Zoz blends action, cooking, and a dash of modern fantasy flair for a flavor-packed adventure. Saving the day has never tasted so good. Now it's time to get your crew back together for the ultimate heist with high stakes at hand and just the right amount of chaos. Let's check out Monaco 2.
Hi, my name is Andy Schatz, the lead designer behind Monaco 1 and 2 and studio head at Pocket Watch Games. And we're here with Sir Stanley Fluffington, who's got some questions about Monaco 2. Monaco 2 is everything a sequel should be, just like Stanley is everything a bunny should be. Monaco 1 was originally actually designed for a large team, but it was stripped down to bare bones so that I could actually build it back when I was a solo dev. Monaco 2 is everything I dreamed Monaco 1 could be. The reckless stealth, the characters and their abilities, and the amazing level design were essential elements of Monaco 1, and we preserved these and expanded on them in Monaco 2. So on the subject of reckless stealth, one of the major evolutions of Monaco 2 is the ability to explore the map prior to the start of the mission. Players can inspect the blueprint, plan their routes, and then infiltrate the level, while always knowing that their plan will eventually go awry. This is a key component of heist movies, and now it's a part of the Monaco formula. As for the characters, we once again have 8 characters, each with their own unique ability, but they can be equipped with trinkets now, which drastically change their abilities and their character's role on the team. These trinkets really allow for a lot of player expression and essentially create 24 characters instead of the 8 characters that we have in the game. And the incredible level design? Well, we've taken that one step farther by building what I believe to be one of the best uses of procedural generation in any game ever. And I know that's a big statement. All of our levels are handmade, but they're stitched together using procedural generation. The main campaign of the game features locked seeds handpicked by the development team and our beta community, so that it remains a consistent experience for leaderboards and first-time players. But every level can be played in an unreliable narrator mode, which reshuffles these environments in a way that hardly feels like procedural generation at all. Planning the perfect heist is more fun when you're dealing with new routes and new challenges on each attempt. I can't wait for everyone to plan the perfect heist, and neither can Stanley, and scramble when everything, obviously, goes wrong.
Prepare the getaway car. Monaco 2 launches for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 5 in April. Up next, we're heading to Borgo Marina. Our sharp and stylish detective Diana is taking her mystery-solving adventures on the go. Andiamo! That's right! On Your Tail comes to Nintendo Switch tomorrow! Now that Diana has closed the case of the Joy-Con, it's time to soar through the skies and face colossal threats. In this floating world of adventure, the only way to survive is by working together.
Heralds, harbingers, the seraph. What we chose to call them is irrelevant. Their arrival marked the end of our world. Civilization, culture, continents, torn apart and left in ruin. But life perseveres. In our last act of defiance, we boarded the Arks. For centuries we lay hidden. The Arks were discovered. Now we must awaken and together explore what is left of our world. Danger is everywhere. The Seraph are still out there. But so are we. We must scour our past for technology. Adapting, learning, gaining power, and build as we once did. We shall board our skyships and journey this fractured land until united we strike with the fury of centuries lost and take back the skies.
Join up to 6 friends and prepare for survival in the clouds. Lost Skies is coming soon. There's something about floating through the skies that reminds me of dancing. And no one grooves better than Giddy Goat Games. Let's dive into a sneak peek of the music behind Billie Bust Up.
Hi, I'm Daniel Ingram, the songwriter for the upcoming indie game Billie Bust Up.
And I'm Trevor Hoffman, the song orchestrator and arranger.
Billie Bust Up is a 3D platforming musical game. Starting back in 2017, what Katie and Ash have built with their team already is truly amazing. And they continue to be just as determined to give you a cast of characters and a story that we're confident you'll love as much as we do. Inspired by classic musical films, characters sing, perform, and fight to the beat of the epic soundtrack. Each song in the game engages the player in a unique way, from catchy boss fights and villain songs to wild chase sequences.
There are also rhythm-based mini-games within the larger storyline.
The songs play an integral part of the game, which is why we put a lot of attention on creating a killer soundtrack with over a dozen full-length playable songs featured throughout the game. So from us and all of the people who have poured their hearts and souls into making this very special game, please consider joining us and make Billie Bust Up the most immersive and satisfying gaming experience it can be.
And thank you for all of your support.
At this rate, you bring me no choice. We're tossing the script and moving on to La Grande Finition. Now, the audience is thirsty for fun. Time to run. 'Cause now your denouement has already begun. That means you're done. We could both be pirates on the sea. You'll swap the deck and play a part for me. Mops galore, you better keep it clean. Watch out now, my little friend, 'cause Shakespeare's looking mean. I've had enough of you, so time to be my puppet. On a string, I've had enough of you. Oh, dance, my little Muppet plaything.
Get ready to hop, dance, and groove your way through a musical odyssey. Billie Bust Up is coming soon. If Billie is the literal goat of rhythm platformers, then Breeze definitely has that brawling dog in him. Command the weather and harness the ultimate puppy power. Breeze in the Clouds drops later this year. Up next, roguelite action takes a magical turn.
The trials are the single greatest test of skill and might in all the world. Mastering your arcana will be key to triumphing over the trials. The different elements of arcana each hold their own unique style. Water is balanced between offense and defense. Lightning arcana hit lightly, but quickly.
I admire any wizard that likes to play with fire.
Upgrading your arcana is as paramount as mastering stronger spells. A boost to your arcana shall serve you wisely. Relics are mementos of great wizards of old.
The legacies of our ancestors.
Wizard, that relic is cursed.
Continue to persevere, and your burgeoning powers will grow.
Now you're firing on all cylinders.
What a breathtaking display of power. Oh.
Guess you weren't as invincible as you thought.
The apparatus can make all kinds of changes to the trials.
Potions aren't free.
Each cloud's got magic to make wizards mightier.
Time for the two of you to tango. Yeah, okay. You have friends. You can stop showing off.
How is this allowed? This is supposed to be every wizard for themselves.
Put your capabilities to the test.
You bring the thunder, I'll bring the lightning.
This elemental looks down to earth.
Jabara, the Witch of the Sands. Will you prove yourself?
Show me your magic.
This is your chance. Become legend. Wizard of Legend.
Dive into fast-paced wizarding action, now with 4-player co-op, and become a legend. Wizard of Legend 2 is now available on Steam. Let's travel back in time and unravel the threads behind a new character in this highly anticipated JRPG.
Welcome to Threads of Time, the time-traveling RPG that made waves at Tokyo Game Show last year. Rio Games, the team behind Threads of Time, is a passionate group of 90s JRPG fans who spent countless after-school hours journeying through iconic games like Chrono Trigger and Final Fantasy. From the amazing cast of characters to the eternally memorable soundtracks, the Rio Games team is on an adventure to capture the magic we remember from those timeless classics. Today, the team is excited to announce a fresh face joining the Threads of Time party, Barza, a daring sky pirate planning a heist in 1000 AD. Except they may have bitten off more than they can chew. So before we go, please wishlist Threads of Time, and thank you for watching.
Don't miss the chance to turn back the clock in a world that captures the essence of your favorite JRPGs. Threads of Time is coming soon. Well, friends, we've reached the end of the Humble Games Showcase. If only we had the power to rewind time ourselves. Big thanks to our third-party partners for kicking things off in the countdown. And a huge thanks to all of you for tuning in. Remember to show some love to all the games. Head over to the Humble Games Showcase Steam event and spam that wishlist button. But before we go, we do have one more thing. All aircrafts report for a world premiere.
All systems go. Keep your eyes open.
What the heck? Enemy on my tail!
Evasive maneuvers! Do a barrel!
We don't call them that here.
Hi, I'm Giles Goddard, and I'm the only person that worked on Star Fox. And I'm making a new game that I'm making all by myself again.
Shut up, Giles. Hi, I'm Mark Lentz from the Kyoto, Japan-based indie game studio Too High Labs. This is our studio behind me. Our team is hard at work on a great-ass new title called Wild Blue. And frankly, I shouldn't have said great ass, but here we are. Humble, I hope you like that. Without a doubt, this is our biggest title today. We're really excited about it, and we think a lot of people out there will too. Head on over to Steam right now, hit that wish list button, tell your friends, and from all of us here at Chu High Labs, we want to wish you a Merry Chumas. It's not Christmas.
Chu High Labs. It is really fun.
So,